What's up, everyone? Welcome to the November 30th edition of DraftKings Tournament Plays, brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoney DFS. We have a 13-game NBA slate to look at tonight. As always, we're going to take a look at 5 of the top tournament options using the Boom Bust tool on the Stokastic.com website. But first, click the link in the description below. Sign up and make a deposit at BetMGM. Place a $10 wager on any World Cup money line pregame. Get $200 in free bets if any team scores a goal. That doesn't mean any team in the game that you bet on. It means any team in the World Cup. So bet $10 on a pregame money line. Get $200 in free bets. Click that link below and take advantage of this offer from BetMGM. Now, as a reminder, there are 13 games today, so there is quite a bit of injury news. Things are going to change between now and lock. So be sure to tune in to the Deeper Dive and Live Before Lock shows starting at 4:45 p.m. Eastern on the Stokastic YouTube channel. But with the way things look right now, starting at number 5, Trae Young, point guard eligible on DraftKings for $9,700. He's projected for about 10% ownership with a 9% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Young has averaged about 1.31 DraftKings points per minute this season, and he's likely to give you 35 or 36 minutes tonight for the Hawks. Number 4, Seth Curry, $4,200 price tag, shooting guard eligible. He's projected for about 10% ownership with a 10% chance of being in the optimal lineup. The Nets will be without Ben Simmons tonight against the Wizards, which should help to solidify Seth Curry's playing time. Curry has averaged 0.91 DraftKings points per minute this season and is likely to play in the mid to upper 20s tonight against Washington. Number 3, Terrence Mann, $4,700 with point guard and shooting guard eligibility. The Clippers are still without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, amongst others. John Wall should be back tonight for the Clippers, but Mann played a lot of minutes 2 games ago, even with Wall in the rotation. Last night, he played fewer minutes. He didn't get on the floor at all in the fourth quarter, but in 5 total games this year without George and Leonard active, Mann's averaged 0.88 DraftKings points per minute and 30.6 minutes per game. He's projected for only 4% ownership with a 10% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Number 2, Jrue Holiday, $7,300 point guard, projected for 11% ownership with a 12% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Holiday has averaged 1.21 DraftKings points per minute in the games that Giannis Antetokounmpo has played this year, and he should give you around 35 minutes tonight for Milwaukee. And number 1, Jalen Smith, cheap $4,500 price tag with power forward eligibility. His playing time is inconsistent. His production is inconsistent. But as a result, you get this cheap price tag, and he's going to have plenty of games where he pays it off very nicely. He's in a great game environment tonight against the Sacramento Kings. Should be a fast-paced game without a lot of defense being played. Smith is projected for 12% ownership with a 15% chance of being in the optimal lineup. In the games that he has played with Miles Turner active this year, Smith has averaged 0.92 DraftKings points per minute in 24.3 minutes per game. So to recap, the top 5 tournament options on DraftKings as things currently stand: number 5, Trae Young; number 4, Seth Curry; number 3, Terrence Mann; number 2, Jrue Holiday; and number 1, Jalen Smith.